I just lay down on the big bed and fell asleep. When I woke up, I was absolutely freaked out by what I saw outside. I found that the entire neighborhood had turned into a huge ocean. Water was still leaking into the house nonstop. I quickly packed my bag, preparing to leave this dangerous place with my son. But when I rushed out the door, I saw the hallway completely crowded with neighbors. Everyone was climbing higher and higher to escape. To survive, I had no choice but to carry my son up the stairs too. But the stairwell was already blocked tight, not a single gap. Nothing was moving for a long time. With no other option, I had to carry my autistic son toward another set of stairs in the building. But when I got outside that stairwell, I saw the same neighbors who were blocked earlier had fallen into the water screaming for help. Without time to think, I started scrambling up to even higher floors. But the upper levels were already packed with people. At that moment, the residents still didn't realize how dangerous it was. They were kindly inviting others into their apartments to hide. Then I suddenly heard a familiar voice, so I greeted them. But in the blink of an eye, my son was gone. Terrified, I stormed into the nearest apartment to look for him. After searching for what felt like forever, not only did I fail to find him, I nearly lost my own life. Because at that moment, a massive wave of water rushed straight at the building, instantly flooding the entire room. Luckily, I had learned how to swim before. I held my breath and kept searching underwater for my son. Finally, I found him in one of the rooms, but just as I was about to leave, the door refused to budge no matter what I did. Unexpectedly, the next second, a man suddenly opened the door from the outside and pulled us out of the water to safety. What made me even happier was that after emergency treatment, my unconscious son woke up safe and sound. It turned out the man was a senior research institute worker, and because I was an important PhD at the institute, he was going to escort us safely to the top floor. The company would send a helicopter to pick us up, but on our way to the roof, my son suddenly said he needed to poop. With no choice, I had to take him to find a bathroom. We finally found an empty room to use as a restroom, but that room wasn't safe at all, because under the pressure from the disaster, all the pipes inside were shaking like they could explode at any second. When I smelled gas leaking, I hurriedly picked up my son and ran out. But as soon as we stepped outside, the apartment right in front of us exploded. Terrified, we could only turn back, but going backward wasn't safe either. And that's how we ended up trapped in an impossible dilemma.